In America, our leaders are chosen by the people through election, which takes place every 4 years. It has been this way since our liberation from Great Britain. America wanted its freedom from this country. Citizens want to have a voice in the government and a say in governmental affairs. Many times in American history, we have said the people are now free. However, this has not been the case throughout American history. African Americans did not gain their freedom until 1865, and even then, they did not gain the right to vote until 1965. Because there was so much restrictions, it was basically impossible. American women did not gain their voices in the government until 1920. And this is just a brief history on some of the hardships the American people have had to go through to gain their rights. But what about modern day? Americans, we have realized these problems before, and it fixed them. And great civil rights activists, such as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., words are finally true. Free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last. In modern day, there are still American citizens that have their rights taken from them. Former convicted felons do not have the rights other Americans do. They cannot vote. It is much harder for them to find a job in today's society. There's over 5 million people put in jail each year. In 37 states, former convicted felons do not have the right to vote. That's over 65% of America. This is not right, and no American leader should say that it is right. Numbers like these would decide national elections and truly provide an accurate view for who America truly wants in her office. Humans have a great gift of free will. Who made us a ruler and a judge? Who made us God? Can anyone say it truly belongs to any American, any person, to take away another American's rights, no matter how little they may seem? Former convicted felons have to pay taxes and bills. They are forced to help fund the government that took away their right to have a voice in choosing their leaders. In Great Britain, whatever the king said ruled, until a few brave people stood up for democracy. America's forefathers wanted a system of government where it serves the people, not the other way around. Second chances is not given to what is considered these second-class citizens. Anyone, no matter their race, religion, or their past, should have the right to vote. I believe we all can agree we should not hold someone accountable for something they did in their past. Why do we hold these American citizens accountable by taking away their rights? They are now productive members of society. They have realized what they did is wrong, and now they are just like anyone else in America. Yet the government is still taking away their rights. How much longer will we have to wait till this problem is no longer considered minor but major? When there are riots and rallies in the streets, when those 5 million march on Washington and demand their voices back? Taking away rights from citizens was one of the reasons the basis of the Civil War was fought upon 150 years ago. Yet we're doing the same thing, repeating history. This problem can only be swept under the rug for so long. How can we say we're the land of the free and the brave? How can we say everyone in America has equal rights? Yet, we're doing the same thing we did years ago, taking away rights from citizens. All of us must work to resolve this problem before it becomes serious, before this problem, once again, is no longer considered minor but major. All of us, everyone, has to work harder to build a better America.